I'd love for you to paint a picture with words and show us what the fractional CTO service offering does and how it works for an example of one of your clients. You can keep the name confidential, but we'd love to have you paint a picture of how it works.
Of course, and appreciate the question. So the idea of NUBINARY came to us when we were looking at the companies, technology companies, and for the most part, every company is now becoming a technology company these days. And we looked at a variety of companies that received some early stage investments from the community, whether it may be the angel community or the VC or the private equity firms. And we wanted to figure out how we could increase the chance of success. And soon we realized that a lot of our inventors, founders, new entrepreneurs, I would say, or repeat entrepreneurs, they are doing a fantastic job in terms of research, the market that they're going after, understanding the problems and the challenges, and really coming up with a solution that makes sense. They do a fantastic job in doing the heavy lifting of the first few years and really going out there and validating their assumptions, their technology, and really the invention that they have worked on for, I would say, many years prior to the launch. But what we're finding here in Canada is that they go through many challenges in scaling those technologies. And as you can imagine, technology development and building technology development teams is a very expensive process for any company, for any, especially early stage companies that are operating on shoestring. And so we realize that this only comes through experience. We make a lot of mistakes as entrepreneurs, but we only talk about success. Indeed. And but those making mistakes and those learning in action experience is definitely required if you want to scale any company, for that matter. And so what we're doing at NUBINARY is to bring that expertise and to bridge that knowledge gap for the companies to really avoid making those mistakes and really putting the capital they raise or they put in on their own into real work rather than just trying and finding out about the challenges after investing. And so one of the striking stats that we were able to find was that the majority of the companies, early stage companies, are failing not because they have identified the wrong problem or not because they don't have the right team or they're not really working very hard towards their objectives. It's really because of the fact that building a technology company, scaling it, really requires good amount of focus, a good amount of investment, and really bringing on board senior executives that can take this to the next level. And so we found out if we help them out to fill that gap with expertise, with people who've done it before, who've been there, have dealt with the challenges, with the uncertainties, and that can actually change a lot of things for them. And if you can make that available at a cost-effective fashion, it actually helps out even more. So CTOs, everybody knows today in this day and age, they are in demand, they are scarce, and the ones that actually fit the type of culture of startups, they are very difficult to find. And so, and you may realize this very much late into your journey. And so what we did was that we brought together a few of the senior executives, senior CTOs, that really have had the opportunity to build their own companies before, have had exits. And some of them actually have built unicorn companies and really bring that expertise around and really provided that on part-time basis to number of startups to help them to scale on many different levels. We think the lean methodology that all of us are benefiting the startups. They are not overbuilding. They are not scrapping their code a few times before they can scale the product obviously with the help of our CTOs and the knowledge and the experience they bring about. And they essentially are not, as it happens in many cases, they are not putting the significant portion of whatever growth capital they raise into R&D. And that's what we do. We make sure that we engage early on, as early as possible with the startups through mentorship, through some assistance, through some volunteer work with the incubators and accelerators across Canada. We plant the seed in their mind that you shouldn't be building everything at the very beginning to be able to validate your assumptions. Maybe you should be focusing on the main few features, main value propositions of your business, of your technology for some time. Get that validation from the market, build the first MVP, build it as small as possible, get the validation again from the clients, create that feedback loop with the clients, receive it, go back on the drawing board, iterate on your technology, and then start expanding as you are more confident based on what the customers are telling you. So this is what we do. Again, we engage early on, we plant that seed in their mind, and when they are ready to really scale the technology and take it to the next level, they usually come and work with our CTOs.